What if I told you that some 92-year-olds have more energy than most 30-year-olds? Or that researchers at Harvard discovered a simple morning ritual that can literally reverse cellular aging? Today, I'm revealing 5 morning secrets that are keeping seniors not just healthy, but genuinely youthful and energetic. And secret number 5? It's so counterintuitive that it challenges everything you think you know about aging. Welcome to Longevity Lab. And if you're over 50 and ready to unlock your body's hidden potential, this video could change your life. Before we dive in, here's what makes this different from typical health advice. Every single secret I'm sharing today is backed by peer-reviewed research, and I've seen real people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s transform their energy levels using these exact strategies. Quick question: how many of you wake up feeling tired, even after 8 hours of sleep? If that's you, pay special attention to secret number 3. It's a game changer. Let's jump right in. The first secret might surprise you. It's not just about eating protein. It's about when you eat it and how much. Here's what most people get wrong. They have a light breakfast, maybe some toast or cereal, then wonder why they're exhausted by 11 a.m. But a groundbreaking study from the University of Texas, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found something remarkable. When seniors consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within the first hour of waking, what researchers call the golden hour, they experience a 58% improvement in muscle protein synthesis compared to spreading protein throughout the day. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just about muscle. Participants reported significantly higher energy levels, better mood stability, and improved cognitive function that lasted the entire day. Why does this work? Your body's been fasting for 8 to 12 hours. Your muscles are literally breaking down. When you flood your system with amino acids first thing in the morning, you're not just stopping the breakdown, you're kickstarting regeneration. The protocol is simple: 25 to 30 grams of complete protein within 60 minutes of waking. Best sources include Greek yogurt with nuts, eggs, or a protein smoothie with whey or plant protein. This is a suggestion. It's a biological necessity for maintaining youthful muscle mass. A 73-year-old who started doing this reported, "I feel like I've been giving my 50-year-old body back." But protein is just a foundation. Secret number 2 literally rewires your brain for energy. This one's based on fascinating research from the Institute of Neurology at University College London. They discovered that specific types of morning movement don't just wake up your body. They actually create new neural pathways that boost energy production at the cellular level. It's called cross-lateral activation. And it's not what you think. We're not talking about intense workouts here. This is about movements that force your brain hemispheres to communicate in ways they normally don't. The research showed that seniors who performed cross-lateral movements for just 5 to 10 minutes each morning experienced a 34% increase in mitochondrial activity. Your cellular power plants improved balance and coordination that lasted all day, enhanced cognitive flexibility, and significant improvements in what scientists call global energy perception. Think opposite arm, opposite leg movements, marching in place while touching opposite elbow to knee. Simple arm swings where your right arm crosses your body to the left, then vice versa, drawing figure 8s in the air with alternating hands. The magic happens because you're forcing your brain to work harder, which increases blood flow, oxygen delivery, and actually stimulates the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's like fertilizer for your brain cells. One 68-year-old participant said, "It's like someone turned on a switch in my brain. I feel sharp and energetic in a way I haven't since my 40s. But here's where it gets really interesting. The next secret actually changes your body's fundamental relationship with time itself. This one's huge, and it's based on Nobel Prize-winning research on circadian rhythms. The 2017 Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded for discovering how our biological clocks work at the molecular level. Here's what they found that changes everything. As we age, our circadian rhythms don't just get weaker, they get chaotic. But there's a specific morning protocol that can literally reset your biological clock to function like it did decades ago. The key is something called photic entrainment combined with thermal regulation. A study published in Sleep Medicine Reviews followed 150 adults over 65, for 6 months. Those who followed a specific morning light and temperature protocol experienced 67% improvement in sleep quality, dramatic increases in morning energy, better hormone regulation throughout the day, and improved immune function. Here's the protocol. Within 15 minutes of waking, you need bright light exposure, ideally natural sunlight, but a 10,000 lux light therapy lamp works too. But here's the secret within the secret. Combine this with deliberate temperature contrast. Start with 2 minutes of cold exposure, cold shower, ice bath, or even just cold water on your face and wrists. Then immediately follow with warmth. Warm tea, warm shower, or just wrapping up in a warm robe. This temperature contrast, combined with bright light, sends powerful signals to your suprachiasmatic nucleus, your master biological clock, telling it to optimize hormone production for peak daytime energy. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your internal clock. Within 2 to 3 weeks, most people report feeling like they've regained the natural energy rhythms they had in their younger years. But this next secret might be the most important one, because it addresses something that happens to nearly everyone over 50, but almost nobody talks about. Here's a sobering fact. After age 50, your body produces inflammatory compounds at a rate that's 2 to 4 times higher than when you were younger. This chronic low-grade inflammation, scientists call it inflammaging, is literally stealing your energy every single day. But groundbreaking research from the University of California, San Diego found that a specific morning anti-inflammatory protocol can interrupt this process and restore youthful energy levels. Research teams have studied over 1,000 seniors and found that those with the lowest inflammatory markers had energy levels comparable to people 20 to 30 years younger. The key was a morning routine that activated what they call the anti-inflammatory cascade. Here's what's happening. Certain compounds, when consumed in the right combination at the right time, can switch your immune system from inflammatory mode to repair mode. The morning anti-inflammatory stack includes curcumin with piperine, black pepper extract that increases bioavailability by 2,000%, omega-3 fatty acids, but timing matters. Morning consumption is 3x more effective green tea, but it must be high-quality matcha or sencha and tart cherry juice, which contains natural compounds that reduce inflammatory markers by up to 47%. The research showed that this combination, consumed within the first 2 hours of waking, created a sustained anti-inflammatory effect that lasted 12 to 16 hours. But here's what's really exciting. Participants didn't just feel more energetic. Blood tests showed actual reversal of inflammatory aging markers. Their bodies were literally becoming biologically younger. One 71-year-old participant started this protocol, and her doctor was amazed. Her inflammatory markers dropped to levels typical of someone in their 40s, and she reported, "I feel like I've been given a new lease on life." Now, are you ready for the most counterintuitive secret? This one goes against everything you've been told about aging. This final secret is based on research that's revolutionizing how we think about aging. It's called Hormesis, and it's the principle that small amounts of stress actually make you stronger and more energetic, but only if you apply it correctly. Studies from Harvard Medical School and the University of Rochester found that controlled morning stressors activate cellular repair mechanisms that naturally decline with age. When applied correctly, these brief stress periods trigger increased production of growth hormone, enhanced mitochondrial biogenesis, creating new cellular power plants, activation of longevity genes called sirtuins, and improved stress resilience throughout the day. You can choose your hormetic stressor. Cold exposure for 2 to 3 minutes of cold shower or ice bath, breath work like the Wim Hof method or similar controlled breathing, brief high-intensity exercise for 30 seconds to 2 minutes of intense effort, or intermittent hypoxia through controlled breath holds. The key is that it must be brief, under 5 minutes, controlled, you're in charge, followed by recovery and done consistently. Here's what's counterintuitive. By deliberately stressing your body in small, controlled ways each morning, you're actually building resilience that makes you feel more energetic and youthful throughout the day. The research shows that people who practice hormetic stress have cellular aging markers that are 10 to 15 years younger than their chronological age. Let me recap these 5 morning secrets that are keeping seniors young and energetic. First, the golden hour protein protocol, 25-30G, within 60 minutes of waking. Second, neuroplasticity movement, cross-lateral exercises for brain activation. Third, circadian reset therapy, light exposure plus temperature contrast. Fourth, the inflammation interrupt, anti-inflammatory morning stack. And fifth, the Hormesis Stress Advantage, controlled morning stressors. Remember the 92-year-old from the opening who I mentioned at the start? That person does all 5 of these every morning. At 92, they volunteer at 3 different organizations, travel internationally, and outpace people half their age. The science is clear. Aging doesn't have to mean declining energy. Your morning routine could be the difference between feeling old and feeling unstoppable. Which of these secrets will you start with? Let me know in the comment below. And if this video helped you, subscribe to Longevity Lab for more science-backed strategies to keep you young, energetic, and thriving. Remember, the best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now.